This is going to be called Paul's Jedi Mind Tricks. This is when Paul was on trial. He's at the council here, and he's being charged with being judged for teaching against the law. Okay, and here's what. So that's why he was there. Um, but when Paul perceived that one part were Sadducees and the other part Pharisees, he cried out in the council, "Men and brothers, I am a Pharisee," the present tense, by the way, "the son of a Pharisee, of the hope and resurrection of the dead, I am called in question." And when he said so, there arose a dissensation between the Pharisees and Sadducees, and the multitude was divided. So he divided the group. For the Sadducees say there is no resurrection, neither angel nor spirit, but the Pharisees convinced both. So they were both like, oh, this is what this is about? And there arose a great cry, and the scribes that were of the Pharisees part arose and strove, saying, "We find no evil in this man, but if a spirit or an angel has spoken to him, let us not fight against God." That's Paul's Jedi mind trick number one. This one's really fun here. It's a two-part. But foolish and unlearned questions avoid, knowing that they do gender strifes. Okay, this is, well, the context of it is talking about. It's just such word salad where to even start. So he 23 talking about unlearned questions avoid, they cause problems, and the servant of the Lord must not strife have problems, but be gentle unto all men. Okay, so that sounds really good. In instructing those that oppose themselves, because if you're asking questions, you're opposing yourself, and God will give them acknowledgement of the truth. So, we have the truth. If somebody questions it, God will intervene that they may recover themselves out of the snare of the devil. So if you ask questions, it's because you're in the snare of the devil. This is Paul's Jedi mind trick number 2. Let's see. Okay. So I think that one's really funny. And a quick example of how he does this is really easy to see because it's just 2 verses here. Well, there's more, but it's the same thing here. Avoid foolish questions and genealogies and contentions, strivings about the law, for they are unprofitable and vain. Okay, so that's his statement there. Because he's talking about profitable things here. This is unprofitable because if you have questions and want to talk about genealogies, you are a man that is a heretic after the first and second admonition reject. Okay, what he's doing here? He's talking about this is good and profitable to men. This is not this is unprofitable, and then he throws this in Jedi mind trick. A man that is a heretic after the first and second admonition reject. So knowing that such is subverted and sinneth, being condemned of himself. Okay, this is Jedi mind tricks. This is basically saying anybody who asks questions is a heretic. That's what that is. That's how this works. And make sure you have good works, but don't have good works elsewhere. Okay, that's just a quick one. Just Paul nonsense. I had to create a new category. Paul's Jedi mind tricks. Thought it's pretty fun. As I find them, I'll add to it.